Hey, welcome back to the Disney Plus Celebrity Challenge. And today we have Tournament of Champions. This is a cooking competition. It's another one of the reality shows that Disney Plus has been bringing into its pile of content while getting rid of scripted TV shows in previous years. These are already made. They're many years old and they're cheap to acquire, I suppose. This is from 2020, from 2025. It's only 4 seasons, but it's season 1, season 2, and season 3, season 6. So what happened to season 4 and 5? We don't know. But these are the ones that passed muster for Disney Plus. Now, if people have seen my videos before, you know that I do not like reality TV shows. Just don't. So this is a little bit tough for me. While I do appreciate the effort and the skill and the artistry that goes into creating these astounding dishes, it is probably not a good idea to be hungry while watching this. Make sure you've eaten first, I guess. Or at least if you have an idea of what they're making ahead of time, even though they don't know what they're making until a minute before they're sent to the kitchen. Due to a randomizer, much like I do here in picking episodes, you can maybe cook along. Maybe I don't know. Cook something similar, like fish sticks when they're making cod. I don't know. Just throw it in the oven. You never know what you're going to get. So in these situations, they put some of the top chefs in the country, 16 different ones. And they seed them like it's the tournament brackets for the NBA, and from the 8th pick to the 1st pick on East Coast and West Coast, and Guy Fieri oversees it all. He's the one who's just giving out assignments, I guess, and spinning the wheel and making it all happen, and giving commentary along the way, the good-natured commentary that he generally often provides, because just some of these people do take themselves very, very seriously. But the good thing is that they also, a lot of them are friends. They're also rivals because they've done, I don't know how many different cooking competition shows, either as competitors or as judges. Some have even judged other competitors, people they're going up against in this. So it does make it interesting for those of you who really do like the cooking challenge shows. This is meant to be the biggest of big competitions. I'm not sure why 3 is there. Like 1, 2, 3. Maybe it's not supposed to be the Roman numeral, but maybe this image was just taken from season 3. I don't know. But what they do have when they bring these people up against each other, it's sudden death. Like it's not like when you put the 1st seed against the 8th seed and they go up against each other, either one could win. The top ranked could just be knocked completely out of the competition, never to return for the rest of the season. Or ever. I don't know. I mean, I imagine there's a lot of cooks out there, a lot of people who've been doing this stuff, all these TV competitions and such. But I don't know. I don't watch any of them. So I'm not a good cooking show date. Yeah, sitting on the couch watching cooking shows. I'll eat, but... And while I can't say this wasn't entertaining, it was just, watching people stress out over cooking elaborate, sometimes incongruous, stuff that shouldn't go together, dishes in 30, 35 minutes. I don't know if there's a shorter time, but again, a lot of these situations have to be done within a certain span, even though they do edit everything down to fit within the episode length. By the way, the first and the last episode of this first season are 1 hour and 3 minutes long. Everything else between them is like, 42 minutes on average. So it fluctuates, and I guess, because of the start and the finish, you have to explain what this is all about, and then you build up to the big finale of how it all rolls out toward the end. So you get that extra time in each of the seasons. Later seasons have 1 hour and 24-minute episodes. That's a lot. And of course, every single time they're about to make a decision, they cut to commercial, if I had commercials. So it's not that long of a wait, but it's always had dramatic pause. Like, the winner is of this competition, logo, and then logo's back, and he repeats that again, and they pick the name. And there are some surprises. There are some upsets. There are some top ranks that hold their ground, but it's anything can happen. And they do show you a preview of what's to come. Each competition, they don't know who the judges are. The judges don't know who the chefs are, and everything's kind of kept blind. And so each time they do the tasting, they might, if they knew who the chef was, they might have an understanding. Oh, this makes sense for this person, or because of this food, okay, this speaks to their strengths. If they knew who they were, they could be biased in some way if they knew them better than, say, others. So that kind of stuff is taken out of play, which is nice. So yeah, it is interesting, at least how it's structured for me. My nerdy way of looking at things, yeah, I can appreciate the fairness and the construction of the competition. But it's still not the kind of thing that I'm going to, oh my gosh, I need to find out who won this season. I don't care. But that's just me. If you're looking for, honestly, the cooking show people, I imagine you've already watched something like this, or watched this thing every season, whether it was on Disney Plus or not. Whatever channel it was on originally, I do not know. They categorize it as a game show. I guess so. Yeah, I guess they win a truck at the end. Whoever wins a giant, like F-150 or F-350. I don't know what it is, but it's a big freaking truck. So yeah, no, all of them have fantastic restaurants that they oversee, and they teach others, they judge others. They are egotistical at times. Some of them are humble when necessary, but they are also generous to their competitors because they know how good they are. And to be beaten by them is nothing to be ashamed of. If it was just literally the chef down at the local Jack in the Box just microwaving stuff like in the competition versus the top chef in the world, and then microwave has to be used. Well, that guy, he has got a chance. Just a little bit, but no, there's little surprises, but I won't spoil anything for you. Definitely check it out if you're into this kind of thing. It's strange that there's seasons missing, but I don't think they have a story arc, let's just say. And I don't know how many humongously top chefs there are, to fill out 6 or so episodes per season. I don't know. 16 per season? We'll see. Maybe the final season is a top of the top of the top chefs. Could be. Never know. Let's pick tomorrow's episode. 75. 75. What do we got? Oh my gosh. I'm so used to having documentaries and reality shows, and we've had so many of them. There's a wide variety of them, which is great. There's not like 2 shark things in a row, thankfully, crossing fingers. But we finally have a short. Well, it's somewhat of a short. It's probably like 15-20 minutes from what we've seen with the other ones. We've actually had there's 4 different ones of these special shorts, live action shorts. And we've done 2 so far in this quarter, which is kind of surprising since we just added them in October. But 75 is our 3rd of the 4. We might knock them all out by the end of this year. We'll see. Tomorrow's episode is actually called People and Places, the Academy. So yeah, we'll try that out tomorrow. People and Places, the Academy is what we're watching next on the Disney Plus Everyday Challenge. I'll see you back here tomorrow with that.